And now we have Ahmad Obaidat, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Unihance. Unihance is a platform that offers users access to online courses. And Ahmed, we're very glad that you're able to be here this morning to tell us about it. Over to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you. So I hope that everyone can hear me really well. So first of all, my name is Ahmad Obaidat. Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Can you hear me, David?
And we can hear you very clearly.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna start by presenting myself. So my name is Ahmad Obaidat. I'm the CEO and founder of Uni Hands. I have different background of knowledge and education. So I'm a nuclear engineer with an AI focus and data science focus with blockchain expert. So most likely this variety of knowledge just lead me to create the first decentralized e-learning platform. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen and presenting an introduction and summary about Unihance. So please just let me know if you can see my screen. So can you see my screen, David?
Can
David, can you see my screen?
we can see your screen now?
Okay, thank you. So Unihance came from the university enhancement. So when we talk about education, we are talking about mainly schools and university. So most likely our vision was to reduce the gap of knowledge and to build a platform where could be the Uber of knowledge and reduce the gap between the knowledge seekers and the knowledge drivers. We all know that the gap of knowledge between the university outputs and the market requirements are increasing by time. And if we want to fix and to enhance the university curriculum, it's going to be really hard to be capable to be updated with a market requirement. So there should be a middleware where a platform can provide users in this knowledge. So most likely we are focusing in the Arabic and MENA region to enrich the Arabic content. So if we're going to talk about e-learning and MOOCs, massive open online courses, we can see a huge jump in the compound annual growth rate from 3.8 billion in 2018 to 20.8 billion in 2023. And this reached us for a 40.1 compound annual growth rate. And if we can see the jump of registered users in the most popular centralized MOOCs like edX, Coursera, and Future Learn, we can see like a 2 or 3x jump in the registration after the COVID-19 pandemic. So I want to know, and I want just to deliver this message. E-learning is not something really related to COVID-19. It's really important without COVID-19 and with COVID-19. And that's all related to the fourth industrial revolution, the fourth revolution of data. So data is increasing all around the world. And by the increasing of data, digital transformation is taking replacement in everything. So most likely the whole world is changing, career shifting, uh, world economic is changing. So most likely unemployment is increasing in the whole world. So most likely this is a gap of knowledge and skills. So if we're gonna talk about Unihance, we are a headquarter office in Jordan. So we are a Jordanian company, and we are focusing mainly in the North Africa and the Middle East. So we are the first decentralized e-learning social platform, a platform where users can communicate, learn, and teach through a free of charge course creation platform. It has delivers an e-learning social network where users, whether they are professional instructors or just students, have an open environment to communicate and create joint learning path. Our vision is to become the biggest content marketplace that provide users with knowledge in the Arab world. So to reach our vision, we have a crystal clear mission. It's enriching the Arabic online content through enriching the Arabic online content through onboarding more professional instructors from the market. So mainly we are facing a really big problem here. I mentioned here before. It's the peer-to-peer learning gap between the knowledge drivers and the knowledge seekers. So the knowledge seekers is all of us. And the knowledge drivers could be also all of us. All of us have knowledge, but we don't have the tools and the technology to deliver our knowledge in a structured way, which could be benefit and beneficial for everyone who is aiming and trying to gain knowledge in an easy way. So most likely what are facing in the Arabic world right now is lack of Arabic online content. Beside for the knowledge drivers, they don't have a platform to a self-paced e-learning platform where they can share their knowledge, and that increasing the gap of knowledge peer-to-peer learning gap. So, what is the utopia of Unihance and what is Unihance is talking about? So, most likely, we are focusing to enrich the Arabic content and to translate the foreign content by our cooperation with Aluga company, which they are here right now with my friend Bernd from Germany. Besides enriching the Arabic online content, we are providing this platform where knowledge drivers can upload their online courses and publish their courses to the huge amount of community for the Arab people. And by through these two features, we are bridging the gap between the knowledge seekers and the knowledge drivers by building an e-learning social network. So most likely it's all about decentralization. I mentioned before that we are decentralized. So what meaning of decentralization? So after we bridging the gap by enriching the Arabic online content from the end user themselves, we are aiming to go decentralized. So what make us different from the centralized MOOCs and the distributed MOOCs? So most likely we are aware about the big company in the whole world like edX, Udacity, and Coursera that provide knowledge for the whole world, and they are so big. I believe that Coursera is here with us today. So I'm gonna mention what is the difference between our business model and Coursera and edX business model. So most likely Coursera is a centralized learning platform where the distribution of knowledge should be from their own side and the instructor should upload the courses from their own side. Unihance is trying to go decentralized. We know everything in the whole world is go decentralization. Finance, education, commerce is going and they are going decentralized, which is this enhance the process of knowledge between peer-to-peer learning gap. If we are going to talk about LinkedIn and Facebook, it's a continuous learning process between the end users, and sharing knowledge is a continuous process all the time, but it's not unstructured. So we mix between both of them, and we try to use Udemy business model with some enhancement to go with a really high edtech platform that user can communicate in real time and can create joint learning path together. So most likely what makes Unihance features are unique is course creation. So anybody can create online his online course and publish it with approval from Unihance. They have a social network where you can directly communicate between the instructor and the students. You can create joint learning paths between multi-instructors. So you can create a worldwide joint learning path from different countries in the whole world. You can translate your content to any language you want so that you can have the online course in different languages just in one click by using Aloga Tuber AI engine. So we are young, we are new, we are live for 8 months. We have 1,200 online courses, and until now we have 1,010K active users with 250 instructors from all the Arabic world, with 20 partnership global with the content providers from Italy, Germany, and Denmark, and from UK and USA. So most likely Unihance provide different feature in the business model. So we provide knowledge B2C individually. Beside, we provide the bundles of courses that have learning objectives related to a specific field and object. We sell them directly to the companies and university. Beside, we do have a full-time subscription for all courses with the cheap fees, like $35 per month. You can access all Unihance courses. So Unihance use AI. So according to my background in AI, I see that AI involvement in the education will enhance the education process a lot. So we have our recommendation engine. So we can understand, analyze the consumer behavior on Unihance, and we start recommending courses and learning path according to his interest and his strength. Beside the recommendation engine, we are building the virtual career guide. So, for example, you are a new student and you want to do a career shifting or you want to study a new field. So, Unihance, they can do assist you, give you some recommendation. They can lead you to the best course. What is the next course? What is your overall rank? What is the best course that suits you? What is the best career that suits you? Besides, we are using this with a multiple courses from Aluga, as I mentioned before. So Unihance was made for who? So according to suppliers, it's not only about professional instructors from the market who can share knowledge. Also academies, universities, e-learning website as a distributor, they can share knowledge through Unihance. Our consumers from BTC, freelancers, students, employees, who want to enhance their skills. All of us know it's time for skills and knowledge. The time of certification is it's really hard to be capable to suit our market requirements. Right now, all what the markets care about your skills, your knowledge, your mindset, how fast you can learn, how could you self how is your self learning process, what is your capability research. So most likely we are aiming to deliver the up to date knowledge in the market to the university students just to reduce the gap. I know, if you know, like Jordan right now, they have 70% unemployment rate, which is so high. And one factor of this unemployment rate is the gap of knowledge. Because the fresh graduate in the university student, Jordan university students, they are not up to date with the market requirements, other market technology, what is needed. We all know now IT are involved in so fields in the engineering, medicine, finance, business, economy. So this involvement, so everybody should be aware of the technology. Everybody should be aware in the development process, programming techniques, how we could make the fresh graduate in the university aware of the skills and enhance their skills and upskill their skills by this knowledge. So that's why we build Unihance. And we are aiming not just to educate the developed countries. We are aiming to educate the countries who are facing crises like Yemen, Libya, Syria, and Iraq. So that's why we are providing up to 500 courses in the Arabic language for the native speakers to educate around 50K Arabic speakers, refugees around the whole world, just to increase the opportunity of employment for them, to educate them, to scale up with their skills. So we made a lot of partners and clients in the last 8 months. So we have a partnership with Lingoda, Entrepreneur in the state, Pharmacology University in the USA, AML Business in Egypt, and AML Alam Najah in Egypt, Aluga in Germany, Red Flag in the state, Roya Academy in Jordan, Scala in Italy, and Math Achievers in Jordan, and more. So most likely our team have a varied experience and background. So myself, I'm the CEO and the CTO of the company. I have a great experience in AI, blockchain, technology. I worked as a product owner and project manager for 7 years. Yazan Talis is our chief learning officer. He has a background in edtech. He was the head of education in Kenyan company. And Tamer Saidin, he's the director of technology. That he's really have a great experience in project management and development. So I'm open to any questions right now. If you're gonna ask more about Unihance, what we are doing, what is the potential to create partnership with the university in the Arabic world, and the content providers in the Arab world. Thank you.
Ahmed, thank you very much indeed. And I must say, congratulations on that phenomenal growth in the first 8 months of your existence. And I'm sure that the focus on Arabic will be very greatly welcomed within the region. If anybody has any questions that they would like to put to Ahmed, could they please put them in the Q&A function now? And perhaps I can ask you one, Ahmed. How big do you see Unihance becoming? Because its growth in 8 months looks to
Yes.
be astonishing, and of course, there's so much more to do.
So this growth was surprising. So my business model was challenging for everyone to go decentralized, and we are trying to keep updated this growth from the business and the marketing side. Our business model is unique. Our features are have it's easy to use. We have a great user experience. Now the Arab world are finding the value of online education
Mm.
and the skills. So we have weekly we have a 4K certification verified from Unihance students. So most likely our growth is high, and we are aiming to go global. So we designed to enrich the Arabic content by with partnership with Alura and translating all the content to different languages. We are aiming to go global and enriching our business model as a decentralized. So most likely we are providing features for instructors, universities where they can publish their knowledge and share their knowledge with zero cost and with a huge traffic. So most likely I believe Unihance is the future of MOOCs and e-learning in the whole world, according to their
Mm,
decentralized business model. And we are moving everything to be on a blockchain infrastructure and
mm.
purely AI. So we are moving from B2C and B2B to C2C purely.
But we've, thank you for that. We've just had one huge question, but you've only got a minute. Quality assurance. How are you approaching that?
Yes, sure. So we have a team that we have a great team that go through the courses and verify the courses. They review the courses, the audio quality and the video quality, the sequence of the content and the curriculum of the courses. And we have experts to review the courses in different specific field. So according to our business model, we are a marketplace. We are not a content providers. So most likely we are dealing with universities, content providers. They have their own QA system. So almost like we have a rating. So the final judge in Unihance is the end user itself. So we have course reviewers, we have assessment, we have validation, we have everything. So most likely this question is great, and we have been asking this question a lot of time, like since we have started Unihance. So I think in this area where we are providing skills enhancement and we are trying to share knowledge and gain knowledge platform, so the QA is going to be varied from instructor to instructor and from community to community.
Ahmed, thank you so much for
Okay.
joining us, and I wish you every success. Thank you very
Thanks a
much.
lot, David. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.